Hi, this is Camille, and I'll be doing my video presentations on the proactive and responsive for restorative practices. For the proactive, I chose my first day in a new role as a supervisor, and for the responsive, I chose a student that displays chronic behavior in the classroom. I'm going to start with the proactive. Um, Within a school setting, as a supervisor, you're more known as a team lead in my school building, and you are within a grade, and you are the leader or the supervisor of that particular grade. And the way I would do it is we'll have two check-ins or two meetings every week, and in the meetings we'll have form a circle, whether we're standing or sitting. Prefer sitting, gives people um, makes people a little bit more relaxed. And within the circle, we'll have roses and thorns. And the idea of roses and thorns is that roses, you talk about your highlights, challenges, the thorns, you talk about the challenges for the week. And then the next go round, people will discuss some of the roses that they liked from other people and give suggestions to other people for their thorns or for their challenges that they're facing throughout the week. And then we will check in at the end of the week and discuss the roses and thorns, and once again just discuss how we overcame those thorns, or if we're still having an issue, just get more suggestions for those issues. um, and that's my role for the proactive as a supervisor within a grade. Now, responsive, I will focus on a student that displays chronic misbehavior in the classroom. Now, the way I would approach this is through a fishbowl. The reason why I would approach this in a fishbowl, I would ask the student that is misbehaving um, to bring in stakeholders and friends that they feel that will be able to give them good suggestions on how to behave or show proper behavior within the classroom. Now, the reason why I take this approach is because for most students, they feel like there's always a plan, and there's usually an adult, student, and parent, and that's the traditional way of handling things. I feel like if you tell the student, bring in stakeholders, whether it's a teacher, uh, a guidance counselor, um, even a family friend or an aunt, whatever. I feel like if you have that stakeholder within the room and ask friends to come in, and then they give them suggestions, I feel like the student that is misbehaving will take that feedback even more, as opposed to something that an adult or a parent comes up with. Because with them, with the stakeholder and with friends, somebody that they talk to and hopefully that they'll listen to. So I will do this in the beginning of the week, and then at the end of the week, I'll try to do it within the week so we can have immediate feedback. But excuse me, within the fishbowl, I would have tell each student and stakeholder to give suggestions to the student to what they can do to improve their behavior within the classroom. And then, of course, I'll tell the student that's having the behavioral challenges to pick the top five. And at the end of the week, we will check in and see how they did on using that feedback to behave in the classroom. And hopefully, with that feedback, the student will improve. And like I said, I feel like stakeholders and friends within the fishbowl, a student would take those feedback or that feedback a little bit more serious, as opposed to just giving them something to do and telling them what they have to do. And that is my video presentation for proactive and responsive ways of restorative practice. Thank you.